Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So we find ourselves back here at Devil's Crossing. Let's get some quests turned in, shall we? Hey, we are now friendly with the Devil's Crossing people. We also went and killed all these people. So now we have 2 more people to go hunt down. That's fun. We got some iron and some scrap. Hooray, hooray, hurrah. This guy, by the way, is the merchant that we rescued out in the field. He's now here, and he will be nice and sell us stuff. Now, you may have noticed that I went and... if I can get my cunning a little bit higher, that would actually be pretty decent. I did go and swap out our playstyle a bit here. Not bad. Nothing else here, right? No. So we did swap our playstyle just a little bit. We were at the Berwick outskirts because we were finding the blacksmith for that gentleman there. Now, by and large, we are just tossing out some lightning beams and shooting bitches. And our single target damage has gone up significantly. Obviously, we don't have quite the flashy AoE that we did, but don't you worry, we will get back to that. I mean, we have that for AoE. So I mean, our AoE clear isn't gone completely. It's just on a cooldown now. But our single target has gone way up, which is wonderful. And our AoE isn't bad when we get certain procs to go off. And being able to just shoot bitches from across the map. Like, yeah, how you guys doing? You all good? Here, play with this. Across this bridge here, we find our lovely little blacksmith friend. Yeah, we'll just take this guy. So we'll send that blacksmith back to Devil's Crossing. He's going to allow us to craft items, which is lovely. One thing I did do was I hopped into the Crucible. Now, the Crucible is a lovely way to start off any game. Especially if you have a fresh level 1 character. Hop into the Crucible and die. That's goal number 1. Hop into the Crucible and die. Once you have died, you will instantly be roughly level 6 or so. Maybe a little lower. Maybe it's like 4 or 5. But you'll instantly have some levels to play with. Then restart the Crucible and clear your way up to wave 10, where our boss spawns. So you do the bossy spawn, you kill him, talk to the Master of Ceremonies, tell him, okay, I want to collect my reward. There is an NPC. He changes location based on which version of the Crucible you do. There are 6 different maps, 8, 10. I don't know. I typically do the first one in line. I think it's the best one. I want to know where that totem is. I can't get there just yet. I see it over there. It's on my map. But it just keeps staying on that side, so I don't know how to get there just yet. Hey. Stop shooting at me. But the first 5, I believe it is, it's 4 or 5, times that you kill that boss as a fresh character, you will get you'll get 3 tributes, and you can turn in those tributes for devotion points. Now, you can do this up to 5. After 5, then you start requiring more and more tribute points per devotion. And then, like, your kill speed just isn't going to be fast enough most of the time to make it worth your while to continue the Crucible and push higher. At that point, you're better off just starting the actual game and doing it that way. Oh, it'll take a dynamite. Rough. But what that was able to... Now, it's always 5 devotion points. You can't get 4 in game and then go get... Whenever you hit 5, that's when your cost per devotion point goes up. But since I got 5, I was able to get our Ghoulish Hunger skill. When our health drops low enough, this will automatically trigger. And for 5 seconds, 40% of our attack damage will be converted to health and we'll get extra attack speed. Every enemy that you kill grants these skills experience. I can't really mouse over it because as soon as I move my mouse, this goes away. But you can see there, its current level is 1 out of 25. I have currently 11,750 out of the required 30,000 experience to level this up to level 2, which will lower the skill recharge and give us slightly more of our damage being converted to health, and that will continue to get better and better as we level it up all the way to 25. So that is where we are. And for those of you wondering, like, hey, I was having fun with the lightning. Why did you switch? Well, to be fair, I have a lightning. I've done the Primalist, the Primal Strike build before. Granted, not in a handful of patches, so maybe it's better now, maybe it's worse. It's probably worse since nobody was using Primal Strike seemingly, or they were doing Primal Strike but converting it all to physical. It was very strange. So I decided, you know what? Ulgrim. There we go. We'll send a cook back to Devil's Crossing. Ulgrim, though. I feel like I know that name, and that's probably something ticking in my memory from previous times that I've played this. Alright, let's see what we can do. Anything good? No. 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 Plus 25 cunning. Do want that cunning. Big old great axe here. Some shoulders. Alright, so really we just want these leggings. With all of their cunning. Which brings us up to 197, so I think I can actually use some of the gear that existed on that vendor that was back there. Now, I will say that's one thing that kind of drives me nuts. So in Diablo 3, I was able to bind my scroll wheel to move. And when I push that button, I don't attack, I just move. So I set my left click to move to, and I was like, alright, perfect, that'll work. No, because if I moused over an enemy, oh, now it doesn't want to do it. Okay, fine. Make a liar out of me. Left clicking was auto attacking, but not using savagery, which was not cool. Also, I keep forgetting to send out my lightning people. But we got these guys down. That is a lot more armor, but I lose way too much, I feel. Hey, I can't shoot off the porch, really. Nothing in here? Man. Oh, there we are. Knew there had to be something here. Aha, that's how we... See? I'm just holding left click. The savagery buff did not pop up. Move 2 just randomly goes silly. Hey, level 18, nice. Alright, we have made our way to Burwich Village. Let's go, enemies. Just put all the tornadoes with them. Alright. Now, other than finding our lovely person out here, that damned apprentice, I believe that's all of our quests. Hey, my alarm. Don't need that, obviously. I'm already awake. You there, didn't you have better guns for me? 197? No. No. Huh. Maybe the gun I've got is actually what I need. Well, I mean, there's that one. But that requires a little bit more cunning than... Oh, hey. There it is. Now this one... I feel like the one that I have is better. It just doesn't have a higher, like the new one would have a higher cap on it. Yeah, most of these don't seem near as good as what I'm already rocking out with. So that's fine. We're going to skip that for the moment. So now we have a blacksmith. Now we have this guy. Alrighty. Once I turn this in, I think a couple extra quests open up.
Found a rift gate in Berwich. Good work. While you were there have been countless holes in the prison records of prisoners just disappearing, never to be seen again. The warden's personal logs paint a more complete picture. He's been transferring prisoners into a secret facility underneath his mansion in Berwich Village for years. What for, I don't know, but I'm sure it wasn't for rehabilitation. There are also several mentions of ethereals and rift gates. I need you to find this man, or whatever he has become. Warden Krieg owned a mansion in the northern district of Berwich Village. The logs indicate that his facilities can be reached via the cellar. I'm afraid I don't have more to go on, but if we want to strike back at the ethereal power structure in the region, the warden is our prime target.
Well, then I'll go after the warden. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, hey, I'm friendly with you guys now. What can I buy? Poison damage. And block chance. And nothing here yet. Alright. Now, do I get... Yeah, I get your quest now. You need fabric to make the living conditions for the children better. Well, don't you worry. We'll go find some of that for you. The Traveler is 20, right? Yes, Mark of the Traveler's 20. Because that's going to give me a little bit more movement speed, and I do want more movement speed. Alright. So we need fabric. So we need to go back up to Berwich Village. Move 2 just really wants to shoot people. Yes, you can. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do it yet. It's fine, you can do all the things. So somewhere over here, yes, the abandoned waterfront. This is exactly what we're looking for. And in the abandoned waterfront, we have somewhere fabric. Great. Alright, I actually have to click on the fabric to pick it up. So there's 1 of 3 fabric. Let's see, anything in here? Nope. Nothing out there. Yes, I can. And it says that the last one is in here. There you are. So that's all 3 fabric and a Harbor Master's log. Hooray, more things to read. We do love to read things. I'm sorry, did I not even have my thing on? Ooh. Holy shit, that is a lot of damage. Get out of here, you. Anything else? Anything else? A medal? I don't think I had a medal yet. Well, now I do. Look at that. Different medal. No, I like the medal I've got. Cool. Also, we're up to 43 potions, so we're definitely building our stockpile, which is awesome. Ooh, I see a devotion shrine. Definitely want devotion shrines. I don't care if it's a corrupted shrine. Let's do this shit. Start it up. Get rid of all the bad people. Oh, good. Ghoulish hunger went up. Great. Cool, cool. There we are. Alright, so we have 3 points available. Believe we want to keep going with this. I think I actually have 3 points to take back out of here. And our devotion point gets to go right here. And then down into the cellars. Someone has been here recently. So we can let our tornadoes handle a good bit of this. Hey! Well, that works. Let's head back right quick. So our game plan for this, actually kind of curious to see if, let me tap over real quick. Okay. So we need -1, 2, 3. Okay. Confirm. And -1. Cool. So the reason we're able to do this is this requires 1, but for completing it, we get 3. So now this is giving 3, which is giving it the 1 that it needs. So next up, we need, yes. And from there, we're going to head to this one, which is going to give us more of our attack converted to health, more health. So that'll be nice. But more importantly, it's going to give us 3 purple and 3 green, which will be Lovely. And then we can do the quill for elemental damage, resistance, health and energy, elemental damage, energy, and defensive ability, and then 3 purple and 3 green. So that's going to be wonderful. So that's going there. Yes, we will confirm those changes. Over here, we want the Inquisitor. And we want the Inquisitor for this. And then we're going to want to just get a little bit more. So we need 3 additional points. So next level, we put 3 here, and then we can start getting the bursting round. Now, what that's going to do for us is, as we get these all have a chance to activate off of default weapon attacks. Savagery counts as a default weapon attack. So we can use Savagery with a ranged weapon, and then for each shot we fire, we have a 10% chance to do this, 10% chance to do this, 10% chance to do this, and all of those percentages go up. So it gets pretty interesting. Oh, right, and we saved the apprentice. Ooh, and there's level 19, would you look at that. So 1, 2, 3. There we are. Next level, we can start dropping in on that stuff. Oh, right, what silly thing do you do? Oh, right, you let me salvage gear. You haven't learned that, you haven't learned that. Okay. So, nothing there just yet. Let's head back to where we were. So, luckily, it's only 5%, but we do have a little bit more attack speed now. So that's nice. So we have 2 of these swirly-dirly tornadoes that are going to go out there and play with things for us. 3 of those tornadoes that will go out there and play with things for us. When I remember to push the button fast enough to get all 3 out there. Ooh, scrap. Now, if I remember correctly, we need scrap by the absolute truckload later, so the more scrap I can find running around doing silly shit like this, the better. Now, we are... oh, right, we never did turn in our fabric, did we? Oh, well. We can do it later, it's fine. Fuck that dresser. Let's see, where are we going? Trying to remember my way through this place. Hey, it's a person. Can I go talk to the person? What's your deal? You broke my door. Oh, you want to fight? Well, bye-bye. I'm trying to remember where the damned warden's house is. It's probably up that way. If I had to wager a guess. So let's head that way. We got our zombie hunting gun here. Let's any zombies come close, you just shoot them. Thought I saw a bag over here and a body. Okay, that needs dynamite. So I am way too far north, I believe. Can't be all the way down here, right? Well, now I'm back in Burwich Village. Stop getting back up. Actually, keep getting back up, because the more of you I kill, the more experience I get. The more experience I get, the sooner I get to unlock my happy fun time weapons. I am not where I want to be, I do believe. So that's the waterfront. That was the bad place. What am I missing here? Definitely missing something. Let's head over this way. Hey, look, I found people. Don't go into the cemetery in a zombie invasion. Never works out right. Let's see. So that's not right. So it's got to be up here, right? It's got to be. Where we're going has got to be up here. Let's put this back in the dank cellar. Okay. Wait, you know what? Dank cellar. That works. We'll use the dank cellar as a shortcut. I have no idea how the hell I got so lost. I've never had an issue finding the warden's house before, until now that I'm trying to record it. And now it's just like, directions? What are those? I'll need no directions, goddammit. Map's right here in my head. I'm gonna slip out here. This should, if I remember correctly, put us, yep, right there. Aha. We found it. Jesus Christ. Hey, guess what? There's more journal entries in here. There's more journal entries. More stuff to read. Oh boy, oh boy. We're gonna grab these up real quick. Hey, grab it. Grab it. Pick it up. There you go. And more stuff to read. A dead guy on the bed. Fuck that couch. Alright, sweet. Where is his cellar? There it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have found the warden's cellar. So this is where we're going to end it for today. You know, as soon as we do a little bit of light reading. So let's see. I have my coffee here. I have taken possession of my assigned vessel, the local prison warden. I appeared to him in his bedchamber and proposed the joining. I had anticipated fear and skepticism, but these humans are apparently all too ready to enter into any pact they believe will profit them. Krieg is not a particularly strong-willed human, but he is persistent and constantly scratches at my consciousness. I have him under control, though. Krieg's position as an incarcerator of other humans will greatly facilitate our efforts. His expansive dwelling has a massive cellar that I believe we can use to fashion an underground transit to conceal our activities and the transport of bodies. There is much work ahead to prepare for our glorious dawn, but I rather enjoy this physical body. It has many advantages. And then we have our lovely Inquisitor Creed. I've finally arrived in Burwich after passing through the dismal area known as Whitemire. For years, tales of supernatural occurrences have circulated about Whitemire, and indeed the name itself makes one uneasy. I hadn't put much stock in them, but my recent experiences lend some credence to the old tales. Nevertheless, I have reached my destination, and it seems the warden of Devil's Crossing, who resides in Burwich, somehow anticipated my arrival. A footman greeted me as soon as I entered town and insisted I accept Krieg's invitation to be put up at his manor. I find this very peculiar, but I have accepted the offer as it may be my best chance to investigate the manor itself. Going to make this entry short, as I've just been summoned to join Krieg for summer in the dining hall. This should prove illuminating. I've been a guest to Warden Krieg at his manor for over a week now, and my suspicions that something terrible is going on here grow with each day. Every day I set out to some destination in or around Burwich to investigate yet another unusual crime or ominous rumor. Some are easily dismissed as more mundane human crimes or merely fantastic tales, but many of my investigations have come to darker conclusions. I feel there is a pattern emerging here, but I cannot yet put the pieces together. These are peripheral cases, though, and the main purpose of my involvement in them is to give pretense for my prolonged stay in Burwich. Krieg himself has become the focus of my primary investigation. Despite an overwhelming conviction that Krieg is not what he appears to be and is almost certainly involved in some sort of unnatural activity, I have found no irrefutable evidence of wrongdoing that can be used to open an official inquisition. Much of the manor itself is closed off to me. There are rooms upstairs from which Krieg and other visitors come and go, but I am not permitted to enter. Stranger yet, I have awoken in the night to sounds like the creaking of wagons moving along a road, but then looked out my window down upon the village and seen nothing. Where are these sounds coming from? The game of cat and mouse continues, but as of yet, I am not certain who is the cat and who is the mouse. And ladies and gentlemen, that is where I will leave it for now. I will go ahead, I will cut this video here. I hope you all are having a great time with me as we shoot our way through hordes of zombies. Next up, we're gonna be hitting level 20 here soon. We'll get some more fun toys to play with. But until then, I will see everyone next time.